Hello people, Ian here, aka Ahura Mantra, and this video really is a follow-up to my video of yesterday about thought forms and artificial elementals, and I'm making it as a result of some conversations I've had since then on the subject. Now, some people have said, yeah, well, what you talked about, that's probably in your mind. You can't, it's not real. It's a kind of a mix of what you wanted to experience and, dreaminess and stuff like that, but it isn't real. So it's caused me to, want to talk about, well, what is real? Because I maintain that night spent with my little cat after he had died was real. He had weight, he had substance. I woke several times, I went back to sleep several times. He was there. But to someone who hasn't had that experience, to someone who doesn't believe the things that I believe, then it can't be possible. It can't be real. So what is our definition of reality? Now, usually at its simplest level, reality are those things that we see, that we feel, that we touch, that we believe have a degree of permanence. And one of the things that we kind of rely on extensively is that someone else validates that belief. So if a person who sees something that isn't usual, we listen to what they say, we make a judgment about whether it's true or not, whether it's real. And if more than one person has seen that thing, has shared that experience, we're more inclined to believe that it's, in inverted commas, real. But even then, the fact that somebody else endorses something isn't always enough. So let's go back to our test of real. What is real? Something solid that we can pick up and touch. We say, yeah, that's real. So is our test of real then based on solidity? Well, that can't be right, can it? It can't be based on something that we see and has solidity, because wind, we can't see the wind, but we know it's real. We can see its effects, but we can't see it. What about love? We talk about maybe a mother tending to a child. That is the effect of love, the consequence of love. That isn't love itself, is it? Love is what drives the behaviours that we see. So we can't base our test of reality on solidity and substance. Well, what then? Are we going to base it on consensus of opinion? That someone else can confirm that they have seen or shared our experience? Well, I don't think we can do that either, because let's go back a bit. Let's use an example of... Oh, sorry about that. My camera cut out. I don't know why. Where were we? Yes, let's go back and explore a bit more. Let's look at solidity and shared experience as a test of reality. So imagine now that we have in front of us a wooden table. So we go up to this wooden table and we touch it, both of us. And we say, yes, it's real. And the person or people with us say, yeah, I've touched it. It's definitely there. It's real. So we've got consensus that the table is real. So can that be a test? Not really, because where are you experiencing the table? You are experiencing the table in your own mind. Your senses are feeding data into your brain, and your mind is telling you that there's a table in front of you. Yes, you might say, but it's got to be there because the person next to me and the person next to him is also saying it's a table, and they can see it and they can touch it. But hang on, where is your experience of the person next to you and the person next to them? That's in your mind as well. So not only is your mind telling you that the table is there, but your mind is telling you that the people are there. So what is that telling us? It's telling us that reality is always experienced in our mind. Reality is not out there. Reality is in here. So if a table is experienced in our mind, and if our fellow people, our family, our friends, the population of the whole planet is experienced in our mind, and reality is in our mind, then it's quite possible that my artificial elemental cat is real. Because where did I experience him? In my mind. This is, pardon the pun, mind-blowing. When we realise that the only place reality can be experienced is inside of us. Reality is not outside of us and can never be outside of us. Outside of us only exists because we experience it in our mind, in our inner self. So to me, my artificial elemental, my cat, is as real as the table that I'm looking at in front of me. Anyway, that was just a quick video. I got things to do, people to see. See you guys again soon. Bye for now.